Hi guys, apologies. In fact, I'll just move. Apologies for the poor lighting here. I am, actually I'll move over here. I am losing, slowly but surely, my furniture. So I don't have a table and I only have a few lights here. So welcome to this hangout. Challenges, what challenges? If you don't know me, I hope you do know me. My name is Helen Lingard, and I'm a blogger, a coach, I'm an ex-nurse, I'm a single mum, and I'm passionate, very passionate about helping people break through their challenges to achieve their full potential. So I'll just tell you a little bit about me. I'm originally from the UK, and I'm actually going back to the UK in a week, just over a week, and I'm a single mum. I'm a former nurse, I said. I've been in New Zealand for 16 years. And I've been through a lot of challenges, no more or no less than anybody else, just different. But I know that I've seen recently on Facebook people posting about their challenges. I've had the worst day ever and how they didn't get the job or whatever. And so I was prompted to do this hangout. I've been doing these hangouts off and on, and I promise you they're going to be more on than off. I've got to find a time that works for people and for myself. And so I wanted to share what's got me through challenges. And recently I went through some challenges. And so I wanted to share with you in the hope that, well, no, in the knowledge that this works. So I'm just, sorry, in this light, I'm just struggling to see my notes a little here. So let me just have a look at my notes here. So what I wanted to share with you is basically, first things first, is not, this is just a personal opinion and you can do what you want to do, but personally, I would not share your challenges on Facebook. I've had the worst day ever, or really brassed off with this. People, what you focus on, you bring more of it to you. And you're not inspiring anybody, you're not helping anybody, least of all yourself, by putting it out there, because you'll just get a lot of people posting, oh yes, life's a bitch, or this or that, excuse my language, and just bring more of it to you. Reach out to somebody privately and say, oh, look, I've had a really bad day, could do with, you know, a voice off, and do it that way. But do not share it on Facebook when you've got through it. Tell all your friends when you've got through it, but not when you're going through. That's just my personal opinion, and I know a lot of people share that opinion. So what, yes, I mean, basically, when I say what you put out there, law of attraction, if you haven't heard of it, it's always working. Google it. You can look at my blog, workwithhelenlinger.com. I've written about it. Law of attraction is always working. When you focus on something, you bring more of it to you. Now, I want to share a story with you how I've got through challenges lately. In the last few months, I went through a challenge, and it was quite incredible. I really do believe that the universe looks after you. I mean, it depends who you believe in, whether it's the universe or God, whatever. But for me, it's the universe. And I was going through a challenge, and I connected with this wonderful lady on Facebook. She's a Brit, but she lives in overseas. And we connected. I didn't know why we were connecting. We just connected and just hit it off. And then we had a chat, and it turned out that she was able to help me in more ways than I can tell you. So I'll share with you some of the strategies I use to get through my challenges. And I know they work because I've seen evidence from other people. Tapping. And what I would encourage you to do is to Google Brad Yates and tapping. And tapping is on the EFT points here and here and here. And what it is, basically, when we're going through stress, our energies in our body, our bodies are full of energy, they tend to build up. And by tapping on these points and talking and thinking about what we're bothered about, we release the built up energy. And that's how it works. And it is incredible. You can do it in various ways. You can, I strongly suggest you Google Brad Yates. He's quite humorous. He's a really good guy to do it with. And what you can do, what he doesn't do, but what you can do is think about where you're, let's say you're anxious, and ask yourself, what level, 0 to 10, am I anxious about? What is the level of anxiety I've got on this? And when you say like, oh, okay, it's an 8, and then you tap right through with graduate, and then afterwards think, okay, what's the level now? And it'll go down and down and down. And also another thing you can do, which is fascinating, is you can ask yourself, where do I feel this stress in my body? And you'll feel it, when you think of it, you'll feel it somewhere in your body. It might be in your diaphragm, might be in your heart, might be in your abdomen. And you can also ask in what color is it and what shape it is. And as you tap, it will move down your body. It's quite incredible. So I strongly suggest you tap. I'm actually going to tap when I finish this call. I haven't done my tapping for today, and I'm going through tapping on various things for me. Gratitude. My wonderful friend Casey, hi Casey if you're watching, told me a few months ago that if you're anxious or stressed, you can't be anxious or stressed and be grateful. So if you're going through anxiety or stress, think, what am I grateful for? I've got my life to be grateful, and just keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And by focusing on what you have to be grateful for, you won't feel stress as well. Exercise. Exercise is a great thing for getting rid of anxiety. It's just, I mean, I do my yoga, but I also walk. You can do whatever works for you, swim, but getting your blood pumping around your body, exercise is a wonderful thing for stress. No, and I did a blog about this a few weeks ago, and I will share it again with this video. This too shall pass. Focus on where you want to go, what your desire is. Know that you will get through this. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And ask yourself questions. What can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? What do I need to do to get through this? How am I going to feel after this? And just know, like I know that you'll get through this. Another thing, oh, that's right. 18 months ago, I went through a really, really, really tough time. My fur baby passed away, and I caught up with another friend on Facebook who suggested to take the onus off me. I send 7 cards over 7 days to people who I cared about, telling them how much I cared about them. And I did that. I cannot tell you how much better I felt. It was just incredible. Do things for other people. When you're having a rough time yourself, it really distracts you by helping other people. So ask yourself, who can I help? How many people can I help today? And go out and help other people. And just check my notes, sorry. What else have I written down here? Oh, so I've only printed off one of these. Oh, journal. Write down how you're feeling. Just get it all down on paper. Write it down and just write it all down. You know, whatever's stressing you out, just keep writing it down in detail, as much detail as you can. And do 2 things. Either burn it, and it's like, okay, I'm letting this go. And or you can just rip it up, either way, but just get it all down on paper. It's so therapeutic. It's just absolutely amazing. And the other thing you can do is what was I going to say? Oh, my chain of thought's gone. Let me just check my notes here. I have written some notes here. Let me just see what else I wrote. Let's just have a look here. Oh, knowing that there's a silver lining on every cloud is a silver lining. It's always worth knowing that. It's just to ask yourself a lot of questions. And one thing, knowing that the universe is, or God, whoever you believe in, is always there to support you. Be open to receiving. So when you're having a challenge, know that this challenge is happening for a reason. Know that you will get through this, and ask questions. What do I need to do? What do I need to believe? How many people can I help? What can I do to ease this? Watch empowering stuff. Plug in. I've said this before. I say this on all my calls and all my blogs. Plug into empowering stuff. I cannot tell you how much that'll do for you. It's just absolutely incredible. Louise Hay, do the mirror work. When you do the mirror work and you stand in front of the mirror and you say, I love you, and you say your name, and the more you say that, the more you just find you're at peace with yourself. You just find it's easier. Life is easier, and it just gets so much better. Learn to let things go. Life is too short to be stressing about things. Just know that you're going to learn something from this, you're going to grow from this, and that things will get better. What I would do, what I strongly, I've also, you'll have seen the gratitude exercise. Well, I hope you've seen it. Sorry, it's the wind. But just have absolute faith that things are going to work out. What else have I done? Let me just see if I can find, as I said, I did a blog on this. Let me see if I can find, here you go. Let me just see what I wrote down here. Questions. Confide in a friend, not, like I said, don't put it on Facebook, but just confide in a friend. Meditation is another one that's fantastic to do. Meditation is wonderful. I will also, anybody who wants it, I will send you a link to my free ebook you can get. I strongly suggest you meditate, and again, I'm happy to direct you to some great meditations that really help. There's Louise Hay's meditation. That one is to go to sleep at night, listen to it, which I do. It's wonderful. I can direct you to that. There's the Honest Guy's meditation. So basically, it's about doing your gratitude every single day, just focusing on what you have to be grateful for. Doing your journaling every single day, exercise every single day, empowering, listening to empowering stuff, knowing that, my father used to tell me this, always someone worse off than you. That is so good. Always, always, always someone worse off than you. So know that there's always someone worse off than you. Help other people, like I say, because that is just so empowering to know when you're making, when you're helping somebody else, it distracts from your own problems. Confide in someone. Just do not, well, just my personal opinion, do not put on Facebook. Put on Facebook when you've got through it, and you can tell people, oh, I went through this challenge, I got through it, and they'll all be saying, oh, how did you do it? Tell us, because everybody goes through challenges. And I mean, look at Edison. He always inspires me. 10,000 attempts to invent the light bulb. I mean, look at the challenges he went through, and he just kept going. So I think that's all really. Just tapping is amazing, and journaling. It's all a gratitude exercise. The whole shebang. So I'm going to keep it pretty short tonight. These calls generally only last about 15 minutes, but it's just great because they're just short and sweet, but they're effective. These things are effective. So I really encourage you to really do. I will put the link to my my blog into this, but honestly, take heed, because I've been there with single parent and just with life, and whatever life throws at you, you grow stronger. You can get through this, and you will get through this. So we'll leave it there for tonight. I hope to do these. I intend to do these hangouts every week, so do tune in. And if you'd like me to cover something, then please let me know. I'm happy to cover anything that I can share. If I've been through it, I'm happy to share with you how I got through it. And I will see you soon, and have a great day wherever you are, and talk to you soon. Take care. Or check out my blog, workwithhelen.com, and connect with me on Facebook if you're not already. Speak to you soon.